Okay, will you? Awesome. So as you're coming in, we clicked a wrong button and we ended that last broadcast. So we had to start all over again. Okay, so it should be coming up. Yay! Yay! Okay, so hi Stacy and Sandy and Alonda. Hi Miss Heather. What do you guys think? It's a little bit moved. We moved just a little bit more, but when I get down to the bead mat, I can zoom. I can zoom. I can zoom. I can zoom. So I'm really excited. There we go. Okay, I'm going to test it real quick. Avonda and Kristen and Diane. Hi, everyone. And Miss Jackie. So happy you guys could come to our new live stream. Okay, let's test this. Let's come over here. Can we see? And we can zoom. So cool, right? Okay. Okay. So then, there we go. Hey, Miss Cindy and Cheryl and Marianne and Kathy. Hi, Susie. Miss Kim and Miss Tammy. Rochelle and Caroline. Yay! So, it was advised on the other one, but not on this one. I'm going to be playing with some leather tonight. What do you guys think? Make like a unisex bracelet, maybe a men's bracelet. We had put on the Facebook group, Heather had put up a survey, and we're going to be playing tonight. So I also had a couple people ask me about where I get large hole beads, and I didn't have very many large hole beads, so I ordered them, and I got them from Lima Beads, and I'm super excited about it. I can show them to you guys today. It was good price, and of course, as soon as I ordered there, when they sent me the order, they gave me a 10% off coupon for my next order. I will take it. Definitely. Oh, I'm glad, Jackie, you enjoy the evening live stream. This is so much fun. I am feeling better, Caroline. Thank you so much. I am. I'm still sniffly, so, and I still have a bit of a cough, but I'm feeling way better. Kim wants to do leather. All right, Kim, we're doing leather. Hi, Miss Cindy. Happy to have you all here tonight. How many do we have on right now? 41. Nice. Hit that like button. And what else? What else do we have going on before I go down to the mat? I don't know. I think we're good. I'm ready to play with some leather. How about you guys? Thank you, guys. Okay, I'm going to try to be way better about looking up at chat, okay? Because last time, whenever I rewatched it, I was like, oh, I missed all this stuff because I wasn't watching. I had a big glare. So now I have a big screen, and I can see what's going on a lot easier. Let's see here from Heather. Just a tip. If you don't have large hole beads, you can trap some Chinese knotting cord in your first knot. String your beads on the cord and knot around the beads. Truth. Let's jump down to the bead mat. You want to? There we are. Hi. Okay, just checking. Pardon me. So I have some beads. So a couple of you had asked about getting large hole beads, and there's lots of places that you can get large hole beads. But I decided when I was doing some searches, I decided to go with, oh, I just said it. Where did I order from? Lima beads. And so, you know, it was really good pricing and they had quite a good selection. So I'm going to show you some of the things I got and then we'll get going. So in their large hole, and I don't remember the price, guys, I'm sorry about that. But you see these, here we go. These are awesome little melon beads. I mean, they are beautiful and large hole. And we got all of these here. And then Amazonite. Yeah, I got Amazonite. I sure do. And it is beautiful. Look at it. So I have Amazonite now. And I have some African turquoise. Hi, Miss Kathy. Oh, I'm moving in slow motion, Avonda says.
No, it's choppy. That's what I was messing with.
I'm in slow motion. I don't want to be in slow motion. I don't work very good in slow motion. I love those African turquoise beads. And then these are, I believe, Picasso Jasper, if I'm remembering right. So I got some Picasso Jasper as well. And then some agate. I think all of them, I think they were right around maybe $4. Very comparable because I've gotten large hole beads before. It's been a while, but not bad. Not bad. But I love them, and I loved the patina things that they had. Yeah, at times it's slow motion.
It's not slow motion, it's choppy.
Choppy. So where I got these was Lima Beads. If you go to Lima Beads website and just type in their little search bar, type in large hole, it will all come right up. And what I love about them as well is how quick their shipping is. And so, I mean, I love lots of places and I understand shipping can't be 2 days from everywhere, but oh, I love it when it is 2 days. It's nice. Oh, good, Heather. Thank you for throwing up a link there. Amazon's always good too. But I love these guys. It's like a little feather that's wrapped around. And then I got some of these. These are a little heavy, so, and the hole is bigger. So actually, let me test here. Let me test here real quick because I'm pretty sure, yeah, easily it would go through bigger leather. The leather that I have is 1.5 millimeter. And 2 of those easily fit through. Oh, and then look at this button. Look at this button that I got. Look. Oh, let me get down here. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? patina button makes me happy, loving it. And then one sec, guys. So I'm feeling way better, but I still have my moments. Definitely still have my moments. I was like, ah. Sorry for sniffing right there. Oh, that was terrible, wasn't it? Oh, I love that button too. I think this button, oh, I don't know. It's a thin button, but it's a good button. I think it was maybe like $2. Really nice. Okay, so here's what we're going to be doing. I also have some of these little spacers and also got these from Lima Beads, and they are these copper spacers, and they're kind of gnarled, kind of gnarly on the edge. They remind me of, what's the nuts and bolts? Which one is the round one that looks like this? Whatever it is. I'm not good in that area. That's what it reminds me of. That's what those remind me of. You see how they're kind of almost octagonish? And then I have one of these. Awesome, awesome antique copper little link ring. So what I'm thinking about doing is, on this, I cut 2 pieces. These are 1.5 or 1.5 millimeter, and I cut 2 pieces to right about 12 inches. And I'm wanting to make this easy. We're not going to be using this button today. Not today. I'm going to be doing a tutorial that will have a couple bracelets or a few bracelets. Jackie says hex nuts. The nut. Yeah, that'll work. But I'm going to be having a tutorial that is just for the unisex bracelets and stuff for, you know, for Christmas presents and for just for the holidays that's coming up. You're always looking for something to get the guys, you know, and maybe even if they're not jewelry wearers, they'll wear some of this. So what I'm doing here is I took my 12-inch piece and I just brought the ends together and put it in half. And I'm taking that halfway mark and I'm going through our link and I'm bringing my 2 ends and I'm just simply going right up through there, right up through that, and pulling it down. Whenever I do this, I'm just wanting to make sure they're still pretty much even. They're not going to stay even because we're going to be doing barrel knots. Yeah, barrel knots. And I'm not the best at barrel knots. Look, please, I'm giving you a service announcement now that I'm not great at barrel knots, but I can barrel knot. And Heather told me about a tool. Let me first just show you here. Let's see. Let me swap back. Let me swap back. There I am. Let's see if you can see this. Do you guys see this holder? So I still haven't done the unboxing for the Temu stuff that I got because I'm waiting on one thing to come. So anyways, this is one of the things that I got from there and I love it. I don't remember how much it was. When I do the unboxing, I'll let you know how much it is. But all of my other miscellaneous tools, these just, oh, I'm too low. Sorry guys. They just move. Love them. You could use this for just your regular desk stuff. For this, I'm absolutely loving it. And my little barrel knot tools in here. Isn't that so cool though? I'm trying to catch up. I have to catch up this time. I have to know what's going on. Barrel knots do look fabulous, Jackie. I love them, love them. I'm just not the best at them. And I've used barrel knot tubes before, and they've worked out. I've made barrel knots. But they just aren't, those perfect loops that's on there. Like Heather can do barrel knots that is just incredible. And I'm like, So anyway, she told me about a tool. So we're going to go back down and I'll show it to you. If this thing goes. There it goes. Look at this tool. So she's going to put that link up there. But this tool is so cool. It's whether you're using thicker cording, like leather cording, or thinner leather cording. Love this. And it makes it so easy. So what I'm going to be doing is right below this, I'm going to be making a barrel knot. And so with this tool, I'm going to be just putting it here. Okay, so I'm just going to be holding on to it, and I'm taking the outside strand. Make sure I'm in view. There we go. The outside strand. And I'm just going to come down from the back and around. And I'm coming around on top of itself. He's coming around on top of himself. So here is one wrap. Maybe. Here is one wrap. Come back around for 2. I'm going to go 3. And then we just come up back around. This is really awkward underneath this. I should have done my practicing under here. Anyways, I'm going to go through that opening. Through the opening. Okay, this will be so much easier for you guys. And then you can pull it out. And you just slide it up. Come on, Amy. I even said a little prayer like, please let me still be able to do barrel knots whenever I'm actually live. I did. I'm typically not asking for myself, but this time I asked for myself. But it's not too shabby. It's not too shabby of a barrel knot. Just took me a second to get there. The next one will be better. Okay, so I'm just pulling both of these sides to get it tight. Both of them. And then I have my little kind of cute barrel knot. But it's a barrel knot. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Marianne. It's not called being late. It's called showing up whenever you can. We're happy to have you. And I do want to chat with you guys. Oh, it does, Jackie. But see, I'm not good right down here. This is a little bit where I struggled last time. And so I'm doing something a little bit wrong, but it'll still be kind of cool. And you guys will get the gist of what I'm doing here and how to make it. So then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to grab some beads. I think for this one, I'm just going to do some of the African turquoise. So I'm going to put bead on here. And I think I'm going to put one of these spacers on the other one. And then I'll put another bead down here. I'm kind of thinking maybe if the spacer's all on its own, see, I'm kind of liking that. Instead of putting the spacer with the beads, he's kind of just hanging out here on his own. I think that looks cool. And then we're just going to do another barrel knot under here, and this will be our focal. I'm telling you, Tracy, barrel knots were not easy for me. They're still not easy for me, as you can see what I'm doing here. But seriously, this tool, I'm digging this tool. I'm digging this tool. And for me, I don't know if it'll be the same for you guys, but for me, whenever I'm doing it, I'm trying to get like parallel to where I'm wanting that knot to be, so that whenever I'm making this, So I'm going to do this again. So I'm going to come around. Oops, 1. And I'm coming from the bottom. 2. And this is going to be short. Oh! Hold on, I might redo this. This is going to be short. I don't think I'm going to make it. Am I going to make it? No, I'm not going to make it. Hold on. Let's do this then. No, I still want it to be that way. I got this. Let's do this. I know you guys are laughing at me. It's okay. Laugh. It's okay. I will get this. I was so excited too about doing barrel knots. I was just knocking them out earlier, but then again, I wasn't at this. I should have done them as if I was doing it like this, because it's absolutely a different hold, a different way. But still, here we go. Okay, so I'm holding this parallel and I'm going to go around the back and do 3 wraps. 1, 2. I actually might just do 2 wraps because I don't know if I'm going to get 3. I don't know if I'm going to get that guy in there. Maybe let me try the other one. Aww, maybe we're going to be chatting more than I thought we were. I have some stuff to show you guys though too. Remind me. Let me go to the other side. That way I'm wrapping with the larger, right? The longer, I mean. The longer one. There you go. Yes, Heather, I got you. I gotcha. So then I'm going to do it with the longer cord, and I'm going to come from the underneath, and I'm going to wrap once, twice, 3 times, and it's after I come back around. So I've already counted the 3. I come back around, and I'm going to come back through that hole, holding on to the bracelet. And then I'm going to pull that leg that's there. Keeping a watch. So it's kind of just wedging it up. Pull one, pull the other. They were so much prettier. Do you guys want me to show you the other bracelet that I did earlier to try this? It's so much prettier than this. Just to show you I can do them. Okay. Still not pretty, but not too shabby. Okay, let me save myself and show you the other bracelet. It's okay, Jackie, laugh away. It's fine. So here's the one that I did just earlier. So much better than what I'm doing right now. So much better. You see, so I did a barrel knot, and then I did 2 of the beads, and then 1 of the spacers on this other side, and then another barrel knot. And then I just brought these down and used our cord ends. That's all I did. But I'm still going to work on this. I'm going to get it. Okay, so I'm going to leave this side, and now let's go to the other side and see if I can make it pretty. So I'm going to put this in half. I'm going to get our 2 ends together here. I'm going to come down with it. Which side's which? I'm going to come through, bring those 2 through my loop. And bring it down. And at this point, we're even. So come in here, come around the back. Come around the back. 1, 2, 3, come back up through and tuck it down through that hole. Grab that tail and then wiggle him up. You're going to be pulling both of those legs, but you're just wanting to wiggle him up. And if I don't think about it, I do a little bit of a better job. If I just think about I'm doing a tutorial and talking to my friends, it's a lot better than thinking about me doing this live. Does that make sense? You're right, Cindy. Kelly's Bead Boutique. She is the barrel knot queen. Please, please learn from her. But I hope you like this design, so let's go with that. And then one sec here. If the drainage part would stop, I would be so much better. But the problem is that right now. Heather's going to do a post with the links after the live. Thank you, Heather. Hi, Miss Valerie. I don't think I saw you in here before. Kelly does use those small tubes. My Beaded Bliss. Let me see. I'm trying to remember. Tell me your name. If you feel comfortable, if you want to. I'm trying to remember. This tube, though, is where it's at. This tube, I've done barrel knots. I've done them well for a time, kind of fell off, and when I came back on, I wasn't as good at barrel knots. But with everything, practice makes perfect, and I just need to do it more. And I plan on doing it more because I plan on working with a lot more leather, because you should see all the leather that I got. Yeah. So all of this leather came from Lima Beads. So I have lots of it and lots of really cool colors. And it's such a great price. Like, look at this one. This would go really good with Bargain Bead Box with that moss agate. But anyways, awesome price. I love it. But this leather came from Heather. Heather sent me some leather. And where she gets her leather, I'm telling you, whatever this leather is, it's like butter. I mean, can you see that too? Actually, I mean, it is just, I don't know if I've worked with leather like this. I think it's called like USA leather or something. I think she'll throw up that link, but amazing. So anywho, here we go. To my not so great barrel knot, we are going to add some beads because we're going to make it better. So I'm going to add some of this African turquoise. And on the other one, we're going to do one of our spacers. Just the same, just like this other one that I've done. I don't know what it is about that. But I'm loving it. Okay, let's see if we can get a barrel knot out of this. So I'll put that parallel. We'll grab this strand and we'll go from the back and wrap it once, twice, 3 times. And after we count 3, we're going back up from the back and through that tube. Pick up my bracelet, go through that tube, and grab our tail. Woo! yes, please go to Kelly's Bead Boutique and get your barrel knots from her. Appreciate Kelly with Kelly's Bead Boutique for being that go-to. This one isn't seeming to tighten as well. Hold on. So it looks similar to the one that I did earlier when I wasn't like this. So let's see how we're going to end this, and let's see if we're about the same length. So I measured this to Nate. He's going to be our model today. And thank you, Nate, for that. Actually, thank you, Nate, for everything. He really does help out a lot. If he wasn't my IT guy, I don't know if I'd be doing what I'm doing. So, and that's rude. I don't even have this up. There we go. I really wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if it wasn't for all of his help. So I appreciate him, you know, taking his time and helping me as much as he helps me to help you guys. Big deal. So thank you, Nate. Thank you.
You're welcome.
There we go. So here's how we're going to end these. I'm going to make sure of my length. So this one is 6. Seven, 8, about 9. So if we cut this to the shortest of the 2 strands, 6, 8.5. I think that's great. Because this one was just a tad bit loose and I hadn't even put the clasp on it yet. So that's good. So I'm going to trim these to be the same length. And you know, on these as well, on these you could do beads too, even if you didn't want those beads to be, you know, with additional barrel knots. You could still put some beads on here. You get some Toho seed beads. That would be cute. And so what I'm using, and these come from, where did I put those? Anyways, these are from Beadbox Bargains. Oh. And they're the little fold over crimps. So we'll be putting these on the ends. So I'm just going to bring these all the way up. Make sure they're even. Put our fold over crimp there. And then what I do is I fold over one side. Make sure they're in there good. Fold in one side to where I can just see them peeking through. And then I'm going to hold off on that other side of the closure. And then I'm going to come over to this side. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put them in there where I need them to be. I'm going to crimp down on one side. And then I'm going to let him hang out for a second. Because I'm going to come in here with my GS Hypo. And I'm going to grab one of my trays. And I'm going to put a little dot in here before I close these up. Good little dot there. Put him in here so that he doesn't drip all over everything. Close him up good. And you got to be quick because this thing will go everywhere. And the hardest part about using this is getting the cap back on. Got her. Okay, so come in here and I'll crimp that other one closed. Typically I'd let it set for a few. It's not going to set for a few though. And typically I would have a paper towel here to wipe off any excess. Hi Cynthia, I'm glad you're here. We are working with some leather and we are making a unisex bracelet or a man's bracelet. And we are all laughing at me because I'm doing barrel knots terribly, but I'm going to keep working on them. I'm going to keep practicing with them, and then we can all be proud of me whenever I get better and better. How about that? But we're still going to finish out this bracelet. And Nate is still going to model it because he said he would. Mink oil. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you, Heather. But this, it's still that, I think it's USA leather, right, Heather? I'm telling you, this is nice leather. Really nice leather. And I'm a big fan of my leather from Lima Beads. Big fan. And it doesn't take away from me being a fan of that leather, but that's pretty nice leather. Okay, so from here, let's get a couple jump rings. And I don't know if you can see, let me swap this. Nope, I don't think you can see. I have a hanging thing right here. And on that, I have these hanging. Go back down. These hanging. So this is all of my extras and stuff per color. So this one's copper. So this is my extras here. And then let's see, what size ring do I want? And then I have all of my others in this. So I was thinking I moved that, and I guess not. So let's put that back over there. Let's grab one of these. And I absolutely love this from Bead Box Bargains. This is so convenient. It is so cool. It is awesome to just have all of the sizes in my palm, and then I'm just picking what I'm wanting. And instead of this, you can do like a sliding knot, and maybe I'll do that with one of the other ones that I'm going to be doing, one of the tutorials for the men's bracelets, sliding knot, because guys aren't as gung-ho to clasp as us gals are. And let's see. Let's see. I should have some big ones in here. Yep. Yes, nice. So let's test it out. Yeah, we're good. We'll get this on here. And I didn't get out other jump rings. I tell you. I need more than just a clasp, right? That'll work. I'll leave that out just in case. Okay, we'll get this open. So if an opportunity presented itself, so that in the near future, just on one day, I did 2 lives. Would you guys be interested? one day. It's not like I'd be doing it every week. I definitely can't do that. But I like this. Let me know what you think. Hey, Nate.
Yes.
Let's see if this works on you.
Tammy said yes to the multiple lines.
Nice. Deal. I think it'll be fun. I can tell you more about it here really soon, just not yet. Okay, let me put it on you and then we'll see. Put it under here. Oh. So honestly, do you think you would wear it?
Yeah, totally.
Nice. Thank you. Okay, well you can't right now. I'm taking it back. Thanks. Can you see him? Goofball. Okay. I love that, but I want to show you guys something. Here, let me see. Of course, yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much, Valerie. Oh, how I organize and store everything. That's in the works. It is in the works. Here's the thing though. I'm trying to come up with new methods because I'm ever changing, because I love storage. You know, I absolutely love containers. And sometimes my container love can be a little overdone, a little overloved. Like some people say, you know, with my cats, but they're not overloved. It's okay. They're just great cats. Yes, I will be doing one on organization and storage and possibly bead rooms. Cynthia! Thank you, Cynthia! Yay! Cynthia has become a member. I appreciate you. And I'm about to put something out for all of you members as well. I'm going to be putting out some options and some things that I think would be good for you guys. Did I not close that all the way? You guys. You guys. Nope, there's a gap right there. Not good. Oh, that's tough. He wants to stay there. Come on, little guy. There he goes. Gap? What are you talking about? There wasn't a gap. Nope, no gap. I don't know what you mean. Okay. Not too shabby. I may as well go ahead. Let me do that one real quick. And then I'll show you guys what I wanted to show you guys. Let me grab another one. So I have an idea for a button closure one, but like a masculine button closure one. And Heather had an idea for one that I thought was really cool, so I'm going to utilize that and put that out so you guys can see it. She was sending me all sorts of stuff. I think she was real excited for this, for these men's pieces. And I know you guys were too. I know whenever we put out that survey, you guys were like, yeah. It's hard to buy for our guys. You know, it's one of those things. They typically buy what they're wanting because they know, you know, what it is. I can't go to the store and tell them what kind of, you know, socket set or solar powered flashlight. I could make some jewelry though. Okay. All right. So here we go. I'm going to put these up and I'm going to show you guys a couple things. These large hole beads, these I got from Dee Dee's online bead shop. These ones. I had some of these. I had done a tutorial with these, but I got some more because I like them a lot. Oh, and I have another type of clasp. Oh, that's what I wanted to try too with one of them. So from Thunder Horse Descendant, I got some of these super magnets. Oh, these things. I'm trying to just get it apart. Like, once you have pieces on both sides, of course, it'll come apart a whole lot easier than what I'm doing here. But they are super. Like, super. Where did he go? There he is. You remember that one unboxing from Bead Box Bargains? Well, this is nothing. Okay, here, I want to show you. Okay, first I'm going to ask. Let me come back up. There we go. Have any of you guys heard of or used check glass mushroom beads? Check glass mushroom beads. Super excited, Cynthia. Thank you. Oh, slide, don't pull. Oh, for these, yes. That's more difficult for me though with my nails, actually, is to slide it. There we go. Go, Heather. Okay, so none of you guys know? Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Okay, so here's what happened. I was on Auntie Beads website and I was going through the clearance beads. And at the end of the clearance beads, I was going through like all of the dollar strands. And when I got to the end of the clearance beads, there was these funky looking beads. And they looked like blueberries to me on the pictures. But they were called check glass mushroom beads. And so after a couple different times ordering, I still just kept seeing them. And so I was like, okay. They were like $1.29 or $1.24 or something like that for a strand. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try a strand. I just have to know what these are. And when I got that strand, I went online and I ordered one of everything she had in these check glass mushroom beads. They are so cool. They are so cool. Okay, so hold on. Let's swap down. There we go. Okay. There's a couple other kind of beads in here too, but these mushroom beads, so they look pretty funky, right? These are all mushroom beads and they look funky. I think they look like little like blueberries or something, right? Kind of crazy looking. Well, watch this. So let me get one of the bigger ones so you can see the way that's pinched. See the way that's pinched there? Almost like a Brio drill drop bead, but different. Okay, and oh, Miss Nicole, happy to see you. Okay, so when these come together, I'm gonna grab some of these. These are so cool. So I'm not going to let them settle on each other. I'm going to let that be the surprise. I'm just going to put a few of them on here, just like this, right? And then watch whenever they go together. They're just little bushels. You see how they come in on each other? I love them. Hold on, let me put more on here. I love them. I love them. So look, aren't they so cool? Okay, I'm waiting. I'm dying to know. I love these beads. So now you know why. And this was the strand that I ordered first. And they come on the strand, and when I pulled it out of the packaging, I was like, okay, let's play. Let's play. I love them. I love them. Mushroom beads. So we're going to be playing with mushroom beads, you guys. And I went online because Auntie's Beads, on her clearance section, she's always adding new things, and we're talking like dollar strands, $1.24 strands. And so I ended up getting a couple others. One of them is like green travertine. Oh, happiness. Absolute happiness. Yes, they're adorable. Shasta, welcome in. Hello. I don't think I saw you earlier. Oh, popcorn. Cindy. Yeah, I get it. Yep, I see that. Oh, in Dollar Bead Box they had some. Bead weaving. I wish I was so cool. So, yeah, Alonda, you are one of the cool ones that can bead weave. These would be cool in that. Yeah. So I love them. I'm going to be doing a tutorial with them here real soon because I have a couple bracelet ideas that are nuts. I was kind of daydreaming whenever I thought about them, and that's how that went down. Is it really already? Oh my, why? Why does the time have to go by so quick? Let's come back up. Why does the time have to go so quick? I appreciate all of you guys. I love doing this. I love doing this. Oh, I do have bellflowers nearby. Here. Hold on. They should actually be... I think I have some in here. Ooh, speaking of which, look at these that I just got the other day. I got these from Bead Box Bargains, you guys. Actually, you can't see anything. Sorry, guys. There we go. These. Look at these beauties. Aren't they just adorable? Oh, sorry, Shasta, I said Auntie's Beads. AUNTIE''S Beads. Yeah, thank you, Heather. Thank you, Alonda. She has really good prices, and go to her clearance section. That's where it's at. I'm telling you, that's where it's at. And she also has awesome shipping. Her shipping's like $4 and some change, and you get that stuff in just a couple days. Anyways, love these. Okay, I'll show you guys real quick. Let me grab out one of these pens. So I have an order that's coming from Sam's Bead Shop. Heather sent me the link so that I could find them. So think about this. So here we have 3 of our flower caps. If these were green and had little bead caps underneath of them to where they were just poking out, what would that look like? Christmas tree? Yeah. So she sent me a picture today, and I was like, oh, you need some bead caps poking out, just to poke those out. And she was like, yes, Christmas tree. And so I said, I need to find those in green. I definitely need to. And so she replied back and said, ask and you shall receive, as she typically replies back pretty quick, and sent me the link. But isn't that so cute? Love them. Super cute idea. Super cute. You could even paint those. Yeah, super cute. I love them. Oh, in the box, I have a couple different kinds. So I have some hibiscus. So I have some of these. The majority of this stuff came from a local bead shop in Overland Park, Kansas, Savanta Beads. Oh, I keep saying I'm going to get better at this, guys. I really, really am. So I have some hibiscus flowers. There was another, hold on. I have a bunch of flowers over here. This is some of my stash, and I cannot wait to dig into my stash. Look at these. Oh, so I have some of these. I have blue ones, and most of these came from, oh man, these came from Dee Dee's Beads, Dee Dee's online bead shop, and they came from Auntie's Beads. Yeah, I think just those two. But these are different on each side. Is that trying to autofocus over and over? Is that going to make you guys dizzy? And then, oh, look at these. I have some of these. Just beautiful. Beautiful with that travertine or Picasso. Yes. So, the KC Bead Store did have a different name at one time. There's actually 2 different bead stores in the Kansas City area. Actually, they're both in Overland Park where I work. The one that I really like, the Zavanta Beads, she doesn't really have anything online. She just sells finished pieces online. But she does a lot of classes on the weekends. But it says on the outside of her shop, Bedazzled Beads, something like that. I think that was the old name, and she left the sign up there. So, yeah. Yeah. I've done a tutorial with these like gray, purple colored ones, but these blue, I wanted these blue with those blue birds. I have one blue bird, and I have a couple of these guys. Isn't that beautiful? They just make me so happy. I just love them. I love them. I love them all. These I just got today. These were from Auntie's Beads. And these are the green and bronze rondelles. I just love rondelles. I love rondelles. But I have so much amazingness in my own stash that I haven't been able to get to. Hold on. Do you want to look at one more? Let's look at one more. I'm really proud of and happy about this one too. Oh, just look at that. So cool. I love them all. I love them all. I have all sorts here, and almost all of these came from the dollar strands from Auntie's Beads. Oh my. Actually, I think everything in here came from Auntie's Beads. Nope, the agate didn't. But I'm pretty sure everything else did come from Auntie's Beads and those dollar strands. This one, these are those ones that they just call the check glass nuggets. Love them. I have them in a couple different shades, but I'm going to be getting to my stash, and then I'm going to be doing tutorials on my stash stuff. And it's going to be a lot of fall and just loveliness, happiness. How big were those stars? Stars. I don't know. I didn't think I had stars out. Valerie would love to raid my stash. If you're in the Casey area, you better hit me up. My beaded bliss. I'm closer to Topeka, so I don't get OC often.
Get to Overland.
Oh, to Overland Park often. Oh, seriously though? We could still plan a meet halfway and have some fun. Oh, the stars from the bracelet earlier? Valerie's in Southeast Missouri. Oh, okay. I hear you. I hear you. Actually, hey, real quick. I know we're running over, but just real quick. I have started a little Christmas one. Look at what I got today. This came from Beadbox Bargains. Look at these. It comes in a pack of 2. Speaking of those stars. And these stars, I got some that are metal just like this from Dee Dee's Deluxe Bead Box. So I'm going to be working with that. So let's see what we can do there. Lighting, I'm telling you, Nicole, lighting is the toughest thing. And with my setup, a lot of my lighting is lighting for just like photography in general. Because, you know, Nate is into photography. And so he just got it all set up for me. It's awesome. I have an awesome setup. I'm very thankful for it. I need to finish my other beading room. So was in the midst of thinking about how to redo that, and things changed. And so just trying to figure out the best place, the best way. That's what I'm trying to do. Clearwater Lake. No. In Missouri? I know Clearwater, Florida, though. Yeah, I do. All right, so for anyone that wants to just stay on and chat for a couple minutes, you can, but I'm going to come down off of the beading mat. There we go. And then for our members, be on the lookout. I'm going to be putting out a post to you on YouTube, and also be putting out a video to you here real soon that's just for you guys. Yes, the daylight bulbs are good. They are the brightest. Mm-hmm. Nate, what is it that's being used here? Are these daylight bulbs?
Yeah, that's just more like the color. They're white instead of a yellowish white.
Yeah, they're the white. Miss Rochelle? Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know they were glass. Okay. Those stars are glass. Ah, Avonda, you haven't found even one. So here's what I do. If you pull up your maps, actually, you can use AI for this as well. You can use Chat GPT, and you can say, find the nearest bead stores. And they will show you all the nearest bead stores just to see if there's something that you're maybe missing, and maybe a town away or something like that. So it's very possible. Ah, Nicole, put your channel up there. Nicole's almost at 1,000 subscribers, you guys. And hey, actually, I think I'm at like 24, 25 to 3,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And Nicole, it is a very, very big deal. That is so exciting that you're almost to 1,000. Very big deal. Go, girl. That's awesome. I'm loving doing this. I am so loving doing this. It is so exciting. It's so unexpected. I I I wasn't expecting people to like me. I guess not. That's a bad way to say it. It's not that I wasn't expecting people to like me. I wasn't expecting people to find me. I was just wanting to share in the hopes that maybe I could help someone, and they did find me, and this has just been so exciting. I know, Sandy. I know, isn't that so exciting? Where at in Michigan are you, Nicole? Oh, Avonda, 2 hours away? Oh, you found me through the YouTube algorithm. Yay. It's always so much fun when that algorithm works for me. Oh, thank you, Valerie. Oh, good, Cindy. Yes, guys, go give some love to Nicole. Oh, well, surely, Nicole, in the Metro Detroit area, surely you would have some beading community around you. I'll tell you right now, if y'all are ever in the KC area, you better get a hold of me. I may be recording, so let me know in advance. Ooh, Bay City, Michigan. Nice. Oh, and Nicole, you found me through Thunder Horse Descendant. Nice. Love them. And yeah, Nate, Cadillac Ranch, that was crazy looking. Yay! This is about people supporting people, especially good people, and supporting each other and giving kudos where kudos are deserved. And it's a very big deal. It's one of the beautiful, beautiful things about this community as well is, and our community is the positivity. You guys are there for each other. You have each other's backs. You're giving high fives. You're giving kudos. You're giving air hugs. And it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. It is a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Ooh, Lima Beads is close to Metro Detroit. Oh, I know what I'd be doing. Oh, the kitties. Nate heard you. He's trying to find them. Oh, I love my babies.
I'm not getting lost.
Hold on. Lily. Hi, baby. Well, usually, as soon as I'm recording and I'm here, and they hear me talking when I'm over here, they're going here and there and everywhere and doing this and that. But yes, I'll do a little video of them. They're awesome. Ross is 3 years old, and Lilybug is 1. Where's my boy? Ross. Hi, baby. He's okay. It's okay. He doesn't have to. I'll get him. I'll get a video of them. I never knew I was a cat person. Growing up, I always had dogs, and I was always a dog person because I always knew dogs. That's what I always knew. We never really had cats when I was growing up. And so Found out later it's because my dad is just a little bit allergic to cats. But I didn't know that growing up. But, oh. Michelle, you found me through the Facebook group, Beatbox Bargains. That's cool. Oh, yes, I'm sure you guys have heard my kitties before. Sometimes they try to get my attention, and so you'll hear the little meow, in the background. And other times it's the thump, 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 because they're chasing each other around. They love each other, but they are a little wild. They are a little crazy. Oh, you're allergic to cats? Bummer. Yeah, I don't know where Lily is. Usually I'm seeing her walking around as I'm doing this. Oh, you're allergic to all animals? That's not fun. You currently have 12 cats? Oh. 2 is a handful for me. Wowza. Oh, I love that you guys are showing Nicole some love. That's awesome. We should do a little thing where you email me pictures of your animals. I think Joey does that, and it's super cute. Super cute. I don't want to steal Joey's thunder, though, because that's a really cool idea. It's really cute that she's done that. Really cute. Yeah, my husband is not a cat person. He's not a big fan. Nope.
Nope.
And it was discussed years ago, and neither of us were cat people.
Many times.
But I didn't know I was a cat person because I had never really had cats, so I didn't know. But I love them. They are my babies. It just is what it is. They're my babies, and that's okay. Aww. Aww. It's hard to lose an animal. Oh, and people that dump the cats. That's actually how we got Ross. So one of my friends, they live in they're kind of on the outskirts of town. And so, there wouldn't be cats that would just wander. They have to be dumped if they show up there. And this beautiful black cat showed up. And she was fluffy, and it was very clear that she was an indoor cat, and that she had not been outside for very long. And it was in the early spring, and so they figured they would bring the cat inside. They would, let her spend the night in the laundry room, and they took some pictures, and they were, reaching out on Facebook and, Pets Lost and Found. And the next morning they woke up to find kittens. They didn't know the cat was pregnant, and the cat had kittens overnight, the one night that the cat stayed there. And Ross is one of those kittens. The girls had named all of the kittens after people on the show Friends. And so our guy is named Ross, and it just was fitting, so he stayed Ross. He's a great guy. Oh, this is so exciting for Nicole. I'm going to have to, as soon as this is done, I'm going to go check Nicole and see if you're at your 1,000 yet. I'm already subscribed to you. How exciting. I have a baby girl now, a toy poodle. She's your emotional support dog. That's cool, Avonda. Oh, a little toy poodle. Oh. Do you have one of those purses that you put the poodle in and, That'd be cool. Especially for an emotional support animal. I bet you have all kinds of little ways to bring the baby along with you. That's cool. That's cute. All right, guys, it's getting to be about that time. I still have to go to the grocery store tonight. I have to go grocery shopping tonight, and it is 9:21 my time. And tomorrow I work in Overland Park, so I will leave here at about 6:30 in the morning, and I will make that drive to Overland Park. Oh my goodness. Okay, before we end this, you guys want to hear a story? Actually, Heather, you probably know what I'm about to tell. Ah. So yeah, I was texting Heather early this morning and late last night. So yesterday I was in the Overland Park office, and I was doing trainings, and I was in the big boardroom doing trainings, and this is a huge office. So I was, going around with my phone and my keys because I have a key fob to get into different sections of our suite. And so that's what I had all day, besides my computer that I was carting around, was my phone and my keys. And so getting ready to leave and talking to everyone and talking to them about how I'll be back on Thursday. And I did not realize until I was about a mile from home that I didn't have my purse. My purse is a crossbody. And I was like, my purse isn't in my lap. When I drive, my purse is in my lap. So I was like, why would I have put it in the back seat? It's not next to me in the passenger seat. Why would I have done that? And so by the time I'm home, I'm talking to Heather on the phone through the car. And I'm like, okay, Heather, wait. I do not have my purse. I didn't have my purse. I left it at the office. First time I've ever done anything like that. You want to talk about panic mode. And so then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to drive back to the office tonight. I'm going to get it and bring it back. And Heather was like, I don't have a good feeling about that. And Nate was like, I have an MRI tonight, so I can't, ride with you or anything, but I don't know if you should. But I waited till this morning. So at 5 a.m. this morning, I drove to Overland Park to get my purse and drove back so that I could log on and work by 8 a.m. So it's been a long day. I cannot believe I left my purse. I can't believe I left my purse anywhere. That's why I have a crossbody, so that I have my purse with me at all times. It is attached to me, essentially. And it was just a busy day of training, and had someone in from out of town to train, and just wasn't thinking. Crazy. I bet I don't do that again. I better not do that again. I'll put it that way. I better not do that again. Yes, I work for a software company. I manage sales and support for a large software company. That's Heather. Yes, that's actually the first thing Heather said was, oh my gosh, my husband would have a heart attack over that. Losing stuff. Oh, yeah. But anyway, so I edited the video that I released this morning. I edited that last night instead. But thank you guys. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you guys joining. I love this. I hope you guys love this. I can't wait. And for our members, be on the lookout, okay? Because I have some special stuff coming out your guys' way. Oh, Marianne. Yeah, I bet we could have some chats. Oh, we do have such a great bunch here. I love our community. I love all of you guys. You're coming in here with your positivity, your excitement, and you're just the best. You're the best. I appreciate you guys. All right, have a good night. Have a good night, you guys. I enjoyed this so much. Thank you for being here. Keep a watch out. I'll have some tutorials coming out. Some good ones. I'm really excited. I've got a whole bunch going on in here that I need to throw down on this mat. Bye, guys. Thank you, Cindy. I know I'm still reading. Love you guys. You're awesome.